Work flexibility. It's a method that allows both employers and their employees to make working arrangements that suits them. A research conducted by Randstad Malaysia in 2018 found that 90% of Malaysians look for work flexibility as a top criteria in their jobs.
There are a lot of corporations I find that are trying to embrace and adapt to flexible work arrangements. People like to have that freedom and empowerment to decide when I work, where I work best to deliver my work. So it's largely due to lifestyle.
One of the most common forms of work flexibility is the leisure of working from home. Imagine being able to wake up, grab your computer, and complete all the tasks in your 9-to-5 job without ever leaving your bed or changing out of your pajamas. Working from home, or telecommuting, is becoming increasingly common in today's workforce. With everything being online, the lines between working in a designated office space or anywhere with an internet connection are considerably blurred. This work from home idea may sound ideal to most people, but like everything, there are two sides of a coin. Here are 5 disadvantages of working from home that most people don't talk about. There's no such thing as set office hours, and that indirectly means that you're always on the job. The advent of computers, mobile phones, and the internet has made it difficult for employees to disconnect from their work. As our smartphones are always at arm's length, staying connected all the time can lead to degrading health and increased stress. A research found that 68% of millennials feel pressure to be always on and prefer working in an office during business hours, as it helps to clearly define the time they need to commit to work. Working from home means that you're alone most of the time, which can lead to feelings of isolation and detachment from social interactions.
I don't see my co-workers. I just text them and email them when it's only about work. Socially speaking, humans need to speak to each other. Humans need humans. That's what you miss out on when you're in my position.
Clinical psychologist Ryan Hooper told the Huffington Post that not having an office to show up to leaves out opportunities for everyday interaction with co-workers. As the majority of our time is spent at work, it's understandable that we may eventually crave face-to-face interactions. How was your day, girl? One of the biggest tolls working from home takes on your mental health is the disruption of sleep hormones, which can trigger and worsen insomnia. There's a lack of distinction between a working space and a place of rest. Market research by Referee found that 80% of telecommuting professionals work from their beds.
I already have trouble sleeping at night at a normal time. Kind of like when you start working on your bed, then your mindset is, okay, I'm working. And then when you're away from that space, your mindset switches to, hey, I'm chilling. So moving away from the bed to a desk informs my brain that this is not sleep time, so that I'm better able to sleep when the time comes.
Harvard's Division of Sleep Medicine says that keeping computers, TVs, and work materials in the room worsens the mental association between your bedroom and sleep.
Then just switch off your phone lah.
But it's my alarm clock. Collaboration and union is an important part of any job. For a lot of people, receiving feedback in a workplace is critical to productivity and affirmation, and working from home overlooks this bond between coworkers. This is why large companies like Yahoo and IBM have even banned employees from telecommuting. Not to mention the FOMO of not being able to understand inside jokes at the office during video call meetings. See what I mean? When your home is your workspace, you feel tempted to get chores done in the middle of a workday. Hey, you wanna go out? You wanna go out? Or even put on Netflix to fill the silence. Such disturbances can result in weakened focus and reduced quality of work. And to make up for lost time, you feel pressured to then work in an inconsistent, chaotic rate, which eventually leads to burnout. Maybe working from home isn't for everyone, and it all depends on how you respond to different types of workplace environments, because the one-size-fits-all concept just doesn't exist.
So any employee that works from home needs to understand that it is a big responsibility, and in some cases you have to be even more productive to alleviate your employer feeling or wondering whether you're actually doing any work or not.
If you're thinking about working from home, be sure to take your health and individual needs into consideration to figure out what works best for you.